see how many people jump on this live. What's good? What's good? Let people jump up in here. Pop up live. See if you got that notification bell on. Próxima vez, busca un número para saber cuándo ellos vuelven. Reggie BX in the building. I see Reggie BX more on my live than I see him at the bar. Shout out to my homies. Young Philly in the building. Shout out to Young Philly. Shay Star, what up? Shout out to Young Philly getting ready for that Paradise Life Takeover weekend. About to do big things in Cartagena. Big things in Cartagena. Everybody get up in here. So I'm gonna let y'all know what happened. Man, I'm still recovering, but we good. Let y'all know what happened. About to light my cigar up real quick. Man, definitely been a crazy 2 days. Lost my train of thought here. There we go. Definitely been a crazy 2 days. I'll tell you what happened. Hit that like button on your way in. So, let's see that. Edgar Diaz, what up? Elvis, what's good? Appreciate that, Elvis. Best chicken wings in the Caribbean. Ralph Nice, what up? Itinerary Berries, what up? Dredge the Great, Texas in the building. Grab. I got a cigar from Reggie BX. I'm gonna smoke that later. Grey Goose cigar. Smoke that now. A goose cigar. Apex, what's good? You in the DR? Pull up. A Grey Goose infused cigar. Y'all see that? I'm gonna put my Paradise Life cigar to the side for now and smoke a Grey Goose infused cigar. So let me tell you what happened to me. Oh, where's my cutter? Oh, I got it. No, that's not it. So yesterday, I'm doing my running around, whatever. So I'm the passenger. We riding. Less than 2 blocks away from my crib. 2 blocks. We drive. I'm in the passenger seat, as I tell you, and the motor's flying down the block. He's going so fast that by the time we pull through the block, well, we don't even see him. He's not even on the radar. Like when you look down the block, he's going so fast that by the time we pulled out to cross over, he smashed into the car. Now I'm on the passenger side. I get the brunt of the impact. My arm was numb for a little bit. I didn't really feel nothing. You know, I guess adrenaline, whatever. So the ambulance comes, takes him away. They take the car to the station, whatever. Fill up the paper, whatever. So I don't really feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? My arm's a little sore, but it's no big deal. When I went to look back at the car, I realized why what happened yesterday happened. So I wake up yesterday morning. I go through my whole Tuesday routine, do what I need to do my running around, blah, blah, blah. I wake up yesterday in mad pain. My back, my neck. Right now, my neck still hurts. My neck, my back. My neck and my back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in mad pain. I can barely get out of bed. So I can't even get on my phone. Like my phone's on the floor. I can't even get those. I'm just in wild pain. I see the car again. They took the car to the mechanic shop. I look at it. I see why I was in a lot of pain. That dude damn near had a face print on the door. He rammed that front door that I was sitting at. So I caught up under the impact. Meanwhile, he's on the floor. Oh, my leg. I'm like, so that's what happened. That's what the fuck Thursdays. And as I told you guys, even if you're Dominican, they take you to the police station, the Met station. Hold the car until the paperwork's filled out and then you can go. So what happens to Americans happens to Dominicans. I was highly upset about it because it messed up kind of messed up my day. It set me back throughout the day. And now the car got to get fixed. You guys already know I had the accident with my car where the moto just hit the light. These motos have no rules. They do what they want, and they hit you. It's really not your fault, but it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So that messed up my day yesterday. That's why I couldn't do Wednesday night raw. I was on drugs all night trying to get this pain out of my system. You know, So you know that it just be careful if you're driving in other countries. Be careful. Now this was a Dominican driving, and they still mess with me. My biggest thing was I'm the passenger, and now see in America I'm gonna get $2,000, $3,000, $10,000, whatever that's. You know you go to my neck, my back. Let me go to therapy. I'm gonna get money here. I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing but a sore back. Now I got insurance, but I'm good. Like I said, just some pain. Let me light this cigar real quick. Just some pain. I'm gonna light up this Grey Goose infused cigar by Reggie BX. So that's what happened on Wednesday Night Raw. That's why we call What the Fuck Thursdays. I ain't gonna get rid of my Paradise Life cigar. I can't do that. Put that to the side. So how you guys been? Let me catch up on the chat. D Will, what up? Jackson Jeter in the building. Yes, Reg, y'all smoking it right now. Toronto in the building. CAB, what up? Ray Lawyer, what's good? Get Right Fragrance, my favorite. September 4th, definitely. Double A, pull up. Shout out to all my members. Look, listen, we are 120 members short of 200. No, 110, excuse me. And we only 60 short of 10,000 subs. Come on, guys. Maybe this ain't bad. Dirty Work, the Skyrider, what up? The Suicide Squash was good. Teresa McIntyre, good morning to you, love. Hey, Richie Rich, I'd bring the car to your shop if I could, baby. You know that. Shout out to Roll the Tape. Yeah, I needed a rub down last night. Did I know Preston and Fire? I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, he got the goose joint. That's all right. Grey Goose infused cigar with a glass of Merlot. That can always cover the pain up. Alan Williams, what up? VS Elite. Gary Jones, what up? I was thinking about it, D Will, or I was gonna do another video. I got an idea for a video. Jamaica West was good. I got an idea for a video that could go viral if I do it right. But you guys gotta remember something. As creative as I am on bringing ideas and stuff out, I'm not technical with all the videos and the Instagrammies and the TikToks and all that. I'm not as technical with that stuff. You know, I just figured out smartphones recently. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know all that stuff. I got the ideas. I just don't know how to execute all the sexy stuff that y'all be seeing. I'm from a different era. I don't got all the cool digital stuff and the vids and the photoshops. I don't got all that. But yes, I ain't mad at you on that one. You'll definitely love the Paradise Life cigars. Definitely good. Shout out to Felicia Jordan. Definitely good. So that's basically what happened on my Wednesday. Well, Tuesday it happened, but Wednesday I was in pain. I wish there was some ambulance chases. I'd be in the therapy right now, getting massages and all that. But yeah, that's it, man. Right now, there's currently no curfew. They haven't announced anything. If they do, I'll let you know. Shelton Collins, what's good? And yes, Paradise Life is in the building. Shout out to everybody, Paradise Life members, everybody. Shout out to the thousands of members and unofficial members as well. Reggie, this shit is weird. It tastes like I'm smoking Grey Goose. It tastes like I'm smoking Grey Goose. That's weird. Oh, but I got something special for y'all. Like I said, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. I got a dope show for Sunday service. Might be a special guest. I don't know. We'll see. But we're almost at 10,000, man. It's gonna be dope at 10,000. And at 10,000, I'm gonna also release my mixtape. Don't forget about that. $10, you'll be able to get the mixtape. It can't be free. What up? Shout to BBQ View and Brew. Yes, I'm the only person with Presidente Black. Emery, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm the only one with Presidente Black. Nobody else. Someone said, you work so hard to keep the beers going. Well, when you were the Presidente Black, you're going to think of me. I will say, during the accident, when the motor hit into the car, Jason Mobley was good. When the motor crashed into the car, I had a coming to Jesus moment. And I was like, dang. Remember we always wonder why people hate me so much? I know why. I know why. I live in paradise. I have never abided by everyone else's rules. I've done more things before 25 than most people are going to do in their whole life. I'm not perfect though. See, that's the part they don't see. They see the good side and the way I live and how happy I am. They never saw all the stuff I went through to get there. So they see the final outcome of me being happy, me being content in life, me living this paradise life. But they didn't see all the stuff I went through to get to that point. It's like the business. You see the end outcome. It's a great business. We're doing very well. But you don't see everything that took to get there. What up, Alfredo? Yeah, you know what? I realize it does piss people off when you live your life. Gary Jones, you know what? As far as that, I don't really get into politics. As that Delta variant goes, I just saw a post on one of the news websites. They said they don't even know if it's here. They said they can't confirm. Marissimo in the building. Shout out to my homie Marissimo. By the way, there are three. I made a special room for 3. There are 3 sponsorship spots left for Halloween. If you want to be part of the Halloween event as a sponsor, I have 3 spots left. I was only 2, but I added an extra one. 3 spots left. Hit me up for sponsorship details. We already got a bunch of people being sponsors for the event. 3 spots left. And if you're not booked for Halloween, get it together. What I did was, for you guys for Halloween, I opened up another package. We got the all-inclusive, we got the VIP, and we got individual events. I also opened up another package with non-all-inclusive, but you get to stay at the mansion and you get to do the events. So I have another package with that as well, because some people didn't want all-inclusive, and I understand it. But the other one is just the room and events, so you can jump on that as well. But it's going to be a dope weekend, Halloween weekend. That's right, the draft is tonight. Okay, the draft is tonight. Where actually, matter of fact, the only thing I'm mad about is I'm out of shape. Well, I had my trainer, but I went to Brazil and whatever. But I'm meeting with my trainer again on Friday. Shout out to Levi. I'm meeting him on Friday, trying to get back in shape. Really, that's all I care about. I forgot the draft tonight. Y'all gotta watch that tonight. Jason, right now there is currently no curfew. At this very moment, there's no curfew. I have to see what they say tonight. Today they come out with a curfew, but the curfew ended yesterday. Don Q, yeah, we got a Paradise Life party mansion. Stewie, what up? Ralph Baker in the building. Shout out to my homie Ralph Baker. Shout out to the Bodega Boys. My bad, I had Young Philly in here. Shout out to Young Philly Boat Crew, the homie. I forgot to draft this tonight. I gotta watch that draft. Grego, what up? Shout out to Grego. Got up with him real quick in Brazil. But you know what though, as far as this draft goes, I'm not sold on anybody because you ain't seen a lot of nobody. So we gotta see. I know the first dude, Kanan, they say he's a monster. I ain't really watching these guys that much, so I don't really know too much about them. I've got to catch up. Got to catch up. I had somebody that had to shout out, man. My bro got a lounge in Florida. Oh man, I forgot where it was. Oh, I'm not doubting it's better than last year. I just don't. Oh, happy birthday, Big Tim. Shout out to Big Tim in the building. Everybody give Big Tim a happy birthday. Happy birthday to Big Tim. All right, September. See you then, Big Tim. Enjoy your birthday. Jaws, what's good? Yeah, y'all give a happy birthday to Big Tim, man. Big Tim always supports the movement, supports me from day one. Much love to Big Tim. Much love to all you guys that support Flip Flop and the Paradise. Like real talk. Oh yeah. You have no idea how much it means when people support. Real support, not BS support. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Paradise Life members, past and present and future. Much love to all y'all. But yeah, you know, like I said, I was in that car accident. I ain't gonna get no money. I ain't gonna get no money for it. They ain't gonna pay me nothing. Dreams do come true. What's good? Now you know, late. It's cool. I only a couple minutes. I ain't gonna get no money. Just have my back is gonna be hurt for a couple of days. My arm was numb yesterday, like crazy. I don't know why. Nothing broke. Ain't nothing broke. I know that. Shit just numb as hell. Linden Bully's in the building. Fox, what up? So right now I'm preparing for Halloween. Also, as we get ready to go to the Cartagena, the Colombia Paradise Life Colombia Takeover Part 2 in Cartagena, August 19th. UCJ, what's good? Appreciate you checking in. So we'll be in Colombia next month. And then after that, it's Halloween, man. Halloween all day. Getting that Halloween crazy, making sure everybody has a good time. Oh, hold on. So, G-Will, I watched the first 2 episodes. Right? That's Southside. In my comment, now for you guys that know, you know. In my common voice, the song "The Bitch in You," Ice Cube diss, where he says "Southside, we outside." And you guys know that's how old that song is. That's back in the '90s. Southside, we outside. The first 2 episodes, that's Southside. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. It's a quick story time. I hope you guys like that first story time. I only got like 800 views so far. Story time, real quick. Based on that first episode and second episode of the Power Joint. So you guys saw when his mother said, we going back out there. I jumped, right? So pretty much the exact same thing happened to me. So it was funny seeing that, because this is how people raised their kids back in my day. I was leaving, where was that? I forgot what school I was at that time. I was leaving the school, and this kid was messing with my sister. So, you know, I ran up on him, slapped him upside the head. I said, "Stop messing with my sister." So he was like, "Oh, wait till we get to my block. Wait till we get to my block. I got you." Now this is like 90, 91, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "I don't care about your block. Go get your cousins, whatever." So, you know, he kept talking. So I said, "Keep talking." Slap him upside the head again. You know, just like a little bow, like nothing crazy. Just like, go get your cousin. You know what I mean? Me being me, my dumb ass walked all the way to his block. I know better than that. I really went all the way to his block. You know, trying to see what up. Like, I don't care. One of his cousins run out, and he's like, "Yo, what happened?" Like, "Yo, homie slapped me upside my head, whatever." So his cousin was like, damn, his cousin was like 14, 15. I think I'm like 9, 10, something like that. I don't even know. And his cousin was like 14, 15. Because like, "You hit my cousin?" I'm like, "Yeah, so what? I hit you too." So, you know, kid banter, you know what I'm saying? So then two other kids come out the house. They're like 14, 15. And they jump me. I got mine in, you know, but they bigger than me. They got me. I go home, no problem. You know, I ain't really stressed. I ain't crying. I wasn't. Now, see, in that movie, everybody was crying. I wasn't crying. I took my lumps. I was like, all right, whatever. I get back at it. Get home. I guess I had a mark on my face or whatever. So, you know, I'm chilling in the crib. I ain't even stressed. Like, it's over for me because I gave my lumps. I took my lumps. That's just how we do things. So my father see my face. He's like, yo, who hit you? I'm like, nah, nobody hit me. So he ran up on me. He's like, yo, who hit you? I was like, so I said, oh, shoot. I was like, yeah, you know, this kid jumped me. Ain't nothing, no. He's like, nah, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Father said, let's get in the car. Now, here's where things go left. Because I'm like, I don't know what my pop's about to do. So I'm like, I don't know where they at. I don't know where they are. They just jumped me and left. So my father gets in the car and he goes, and it's exactly what she said to him. And it will bug me out. He said, you gonna deal with me or you gonna deal with them? You gonna deal with somebody. And I was like, and I was super afraid of my dad. Like my dad he wasn't no big time gangster, but I saw him beat people's asses before. So I was super afraid of my dad. Like if there was anybody in my life until my dad died. When he was walking around with a walker, I was afraid of my dad. When my dad said, I'm gonna beat your ass, I believe it. So he said, you gonna deal with me or you gonna deal with them? What you gonna do? And he told me, I'll fuck you up. Like, it is what it is. And I'm like, nah, I'll take a beat down from anybody but this guy. So I'm like, all right, make it right up there. I'll tell him, make it right up there. So we pull up right in front of their crib. My pops get out. I guess one of the uncles or fathers was outside. And my pops said, hey, these boys right here, yours? They jumped my son. So the dude was like, what you mean they jumped your son? So he started talking. My pops was like, look. My pops just stood by the car like, look, let these kids handle that. Or I'm going to handle it. So my pops said, y'all jumped my son. Now y'all fight on one by one. I'm like, oh, man, that's going to be easy for me. One by one? I got this. I ain't know what my pops meant, though. So I scrapped with the first one. Boom, boom, boom. We scrapped. Over. Now, it's over, right? We scrapped for like, boom, boom, he on the floor. I got him. I got the best of the first one. My pops goes, who's the other one that jumped you? Now you got to fight him. I was like, what? Like, time out, Dad. I was done. I won. He's like, no, each one that jumped you. So now I'm like, oh, man. And now I'm scared because I just won this fight. I'm champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm done. I'm ready to go home, chill, go to the crib, whatever. My pop's like, no, fight the next one. And they pop, so Uncle Webby was at the steps. He's like, y'all want to jump? And I'm little than all of them. He's like, y'all want to jump? We'll handle it. Well, I fight the second one. We scrap. I basically got the best of him. Cool. Now, as he's pointing him out, he's going from little to biggest. So the last was the biggest one. I think he was like the 14-year-old, 15-year-old one. My pops goes, he jumped you too? I was like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to fight this dude. Man, he goes, you gotta fight him too. Man, I went in there. We scrapped. I'm not gonna say I got the best of them, but I did my best. We both got our lumps in. You know, he ended up rocking me a little bit. They broke it up. Said, all right. My pops gave the homie a pound. Made us all give each other pounds, daps. Said, y'all all good now, right? That's how y'all do things, one man on man. Got back in the car and left. And he told me, he said, anytime someone jumps you, catch them one by one and handle it. And it's funny because when I saw that in the TV show, I laughed because that actually happened. It literally happened to me. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't give me no sock with no stuff in it. He made me fight with he made me get it on my hands. But that's, like I said, it's a different breed where I'm from. It's a different animal where we from. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it because when I watched it, I even put in my group, I was like, oh man, that's Southside. As soon as she went and she said, You deal with them or you deal with me. See, she started loading the sock up. My dad didn't do that. My dad grabbed his blackjack and his pistol and said, let's go. Y'all know what a blackjack is. And he said, let's go. And he made me do it. That was actually the first time he made me do it. Then he made me go fight these other two kids another time that took my cousin's bike. So I had to fight them. That was years later though. At that time my hands were straight. But but that's how we do things. A lot of people I know probably can't relate, but you don't want your kid to be soft in the hood, Fox, yeah, I got 3 spots for sponsorship, baby. 3 spots. Yeah, George, you feel the accident the day after, and I felt it. See, look, Fox, Southside. His mom's made him fight 3 kids. Look, that's Southside, man. I know a lot of y'all will never really know that. Bro, we had to scrap. There was no texting. There was no talking issue on WhatsApp. We had to scrap. You know what I mean? Taylor, what you over here talking about? 50 me a check. I'm not Hispanic, bro. James, yes, basic part was wild. But you know what though? I think shout out the feel your father is a good thing, but I think a lot of people lost that. I guess with the fatherless, the fatherless homes and all that, or the mothers being the way they were with certain fathers. Or your mother wasn't perfect. People lost that, and I remember to the day my father died. I remember one time my father was sick. He's walking around with a walker. I said something to him. I said, man, get out of here. He was like, boy, he probably couldn't even get up. But the way he leaned on that chair, boy, I'd get him, bust your ass. And I was like, Dad, chill. I'm big as shit. And I'm like, Dad, chill. Like, whoa, calm down, Daddy, you good? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was always in me that he was the only man that could bust my ass. My whole life. That's all. The only person that could fuck with me was him. I don't care how big you was, how small you was, tough you was, gangster you was, I didn't care about none of that. Always in my head, my daddy was the only person that could beat my ass. Like I said, I don't think at that moment he yelled at me. I was about 21 years old, 20 years old. He leaned in that chair and he said, he probably couldn't even get up, honestly. But he said, I will kick your ass. And I was like, I believed him. I believed him. Because that's just what it was. You gotta do it. Oh man, Fox. Remember Freshman Fridays? Funny story. Freshman Fridays at dang, I got dope stories. Freshman Fridays at Springfield Gardens High School. No. Freshman Fridays at 59, IS 59 first. They ran up on us. Now, mind you, I'm fresh out the hood. So 59 was like the suburbs for me. I get to 59, and they're like, Freshman Friday, gonna beat up all the freshmen. I'm like, I wish they would. Wish they would. All I know is 3 of the freshmen that ran up on me was from my block. So they said, yo, I said, Greg, what you doing here? I'm like, hey, what up? Oh man, get out of here, man. We gotta go beat some freshmen. I was like, all right, whatever. So I got to pass on that. But then Freshman Fridays in Springfield Gardens, I had the Philly Blunt sweatshirt on. Remember the Philly Blunt joint? I had the Philly Blunt sweatshirt with the Philly Blunt shirt underneath it. I'm chilling, first day of school, I'm chilling. Matter of fact, got my man's whip outside. I ain't got no license. Parked in the Chiefs parking lot. They like Freshman Friday. I was like, yeah, what? At this point, it's really whatever. You don't mess with me with back then. That's like 92, 93. I'm like, man, whatever. They like Freshman Friday. Matter of fact, I gotta fix that. My freshman year of high school was 93. The story I told where my father made me fight them guys was like 88 or 87. Yeah, cause I was younger then. Yeah. But Freshman Friday, man, they was like, yo, I said, man, nobody touching me. I ain't worried about that. So the football team dudes was like, nah, he play football. They on the team, they good. So I'm walking to the car. And they're like, yo, they got a freshman right there. I'm like, if I get to this car first, y'all already know what it is. We ain't play that in the hood. Appreciate it, Live Life. Appreciate that. Dreams do come true. I know there's a party, but I don't have the details. I gotta find out the details. Word, the good old days. Hey, Wolf next door. My pop said, where they at? I was like, if you make a right here and a left on the corner, go 100 meters. Hey, right here. I I wasn't playing that with my daddy. Like my daddy was a big dude. Well, not big, but you know, he was like he carried himself. My pop was only about 5'7", 5'8", but he carried himself. And him and my uncles were some of the first dudes to actually lift. Can him and my uncles were some of the first dudes to lift weights back then. Back in the 70s, a lot of dudes didn't lift weights. They was lifting weights. So I was always scared of my dad. Like, you crazy. My daddy pop up on my ass real quick. Yeah, you know, as men, as Big Tim, like you said, you did that as men, you respect it. You know what I'm saying? You respect it because, all right, look, they got to scrap it out. These kids got to be kids, but that jumping stuff ain't cool. Scrap it out. You know? And then I didn't have to do it with my son. My son manipulated a lot of people. Shout out to my son. He's had people beat other kids up for him. I ain't did that. Y'all hit that light button. But yeah, my dad, man, I was afraid of my. Anybody who says who had their dad in their life, they wasn't afraid. I was afraid of my dad. You know, my dad definitely handled that. You know what I mean? I was so bad. I tell you, I don't know. I was like, I think it was PS 147, Ron McMahon. I came fresh out of Southside. They said, we can't hang with you. You curse too much. I was like, so what? I was cursed a lot. So I'm like, F this, F that. You know, I'm a little kid from Southside. Mom's a CO. My mouth is just filthy. And I'm like, F you, F this, F that. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside all the time. So I'm repeating what I hear every day. And the kids in the suburbs was like, man, you kind of, why you talk like that? You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all the story about Mike. Mike was my homie. Mike was like the coolest kid in school. And then Mike said, I can't hang with you no more, man. You curse too much. So I beat Mike up. All right, appreciate you. Jason Dickinson, what up, man? Shout out to you. Yeah, so that's a nice trip down memory lane.
Welcome to Flip Flop.
It's not your birthday, is it? But I'm feeling better, man. That accident jammed me up for a minute. Next still hurting, but we here. We are here. Oh man, you had that country strength. Yeah, Like you said, my dad, I ain't play with my dad. I ain't not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? So my dad said fight him or fight them boys. I was fighting them boys. It wasn't even a question. Yes, get that merch, that Paradiselyfe merch, the new joints, the world is yours, keychains, we got everything, man. Check the merch stores out. Hit the website, to all the merch stores, the Instagram pages. We actually got what do you call it? We actually got two merch stores. So you can buy various merch and Alpha One Customs for the t-shirts, customized shirts, and all that. Got some people texting me now. Excuse me, sorry about that. As you see, I'm getting all these drugs out of my system. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. Definitely Alfredo pull up. Got the keychains here in the ball. I don't know who the Knicks gonna get. I think they're trying to move up. Oh yeah, forget about that. You know, you mess with your siblings. You know, the Z Show. What up? Shout out to the Z Show. Yeah, you know, but that's like when I saw that episode of Power, what's it called, Raising Kanan, I think. It really brought back a lot of memories. Like, and I actually like the narrative style, how he did it. Because you got to remember something. This Kanan character is from the original Power, right? But it's also a version of him. And he's bringing you that Southside mentality of how he ended up the way he did. Jason, right now, no curfew at this very moment. I don't know if they're gonna change it, but yesterday was the last day of curfew. Now, I did tell you guys that the numbers were about 62%, 63%. For some reason, now it says 54%. When I know for a fact, I screenshot at 64%. So it's all good. But we'll see. I don't know. At the moment, there's no curfew. And they haven't announced a new one yet. And Jason, they did say that when I spoke to people in Pasco's, they said as soon as the curfew's over, they're opening. Word, Fox, yeah, dudes didn't lift weights back in the 70s like that unless you was locked up. But yeah, my dad, my uncle, matter of fact, one of my uncles who got killed, he was a Golden Glove champ in New York. And then he got messed up on drugs and then he got killed, he got set up to kill. But they was the first dudes really to lift weights. You know what I'm saying? All my uncles, my dad, they was all athletes. So even after they stopped doing athletics, they still lift the weights. You know. So it was like, man, I ain't messing with my dad. Like, he was like the biggest dude I knew. Like as far as, you out and about, my dad was huge. Like as far as short but stocky and had a quick right too. Well, Get Rich or Die Trying wasn't bad. They had to add things for theatrical purposes. But a lot of that story was real. Shout out to Big J, Escape from the Dominican Republic. Big J, your Paradise-like shirt is waiting for you. FYI. It's waiting for you. Extra medium, English style, like you like it. Shout out to home Big J. Yeah, they had to add theatrical stuff to the movie, but a lot of that story was actually true facts. Oh man, Q7, LJ, what up? But they messed up though, LJ. Wasn't that supposed to be the Q110? I actually thought about that. Wasn't it supposed to be the Q110, the brown bus line? I don't think it was a Q7. Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have sworn that line right there was the Q110. When I saw the Q7, I was like, that's supposed to be the brown bus line, Q110, Southside bus. Am I right about that? I think I'm right. Q110, that's what it's supposed to be. They probably couldn't put it for a real bus route, but I remember that. I could have sworn that was the Q110. They call it the brown line, the Southside bus. Wolf next door, you right about that. Adults are scared of their kids, and you shouldn't be. Well, nowadays, if you hit your kid, you get in trouble and all that. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I got beat a lot as a kid because I was a bad kid. I was in trouble a lot. I'll tell you guys my next story time, or one of my next story times. I'll tell you how I got kicked out of a department store. But I was bad. I got in a lot of trouble. I was always in trouble. So I got a lot of spankings. I got beat a lot. I got put on punishment a lot. And I was angry a lot. I was an angry little kid. So I would go outside and fight. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to beat my kid. I think out of all my kids, I probably gave 2 spankings the whole lifetime. I swear to God. I don't believe in beating kids. I believe if you strict on them and you put rules. Now, some kids you gotta beat. Let me fix that. Some kids you gotta tear their ass up. But I believe in my kids, same as my father. He instilled in me, don't fuck with me. So my kids have the same thing. No, the Q5 was Merrick Boulevard. Q5 was Merrick Boulevard, all up and down Merrick Boulevard. From Green Acres all the way to Jamaica Ave. I know my bus routes, man. When I tell you guys I'm Southside, I definitely am. Well, his mother had a cell phone and a beeper. Back then, when you was getting that money, you had that. RH said, Paid in Full, the best New York movie to me. Well, you know what though, RH? I'm gonna tell you something. Did you see the original Paid in Full? Before it came out in theaters? Before they changed the names? Remember, it was Rico and all that, and they changed the name. It actually, in the original version, it was Alpo, Rich, and all that. That's the original version. Rockefeller released that, but then it didn't get to the movie theaters. What's up, brother? If you watch the original, they took a lot out when they got to the theaters. The original version of the Paid in Full had everybody's real names. Alpo, Rich Porter, what's the name? AZ. And it had extra scenes in there. They took a lot of that shit out. I don't know if Rockefeller bootlegged it on themselves, just see how it would do. But there's an original version that a lot is taken out when it got to the movies. All your kids in DR Taylor trouble. I used to go to Marvin and Buren. Marvin and Buren had all the girls. August Martin, a lot of my friends were there, and that's Southside. So I didn't really go up there because I knew most of those girls. Go to Van Buren and Hillcrest. Woo, that's where the girls was. Go Wilton Van Buren just to post up, wait for my cousin to get out of school. Oh, Felicia, I got beat. But in hindsight, I'm the only kid that never got beat by my grandmother. God rest her soul. My grandmother beat everybody's ass except me. And I'll tell you what happened. I got my ass beat twice. So my grandmother got mad about it. Don't give me the line what it's about. It's about something. Probably my slick ass mouth. And all my kids got slick mouths. So she took a belt and she swung it at me. And I grabbed it. And I said, you don't hit me. Bad move. As soon as my father got home, all I heard was, I should yell out, come get your son. I walk out like I didn't know what was happening. Try to slide on by. And I heard my grandmother tell him what I did. He grabbed the belt. He told me I better never hit him. My father said, what? He called me, act like I ain't hear him. I was chilling, like I ain't hear him. Like, oh man, it's gonna. Like I always tell myself, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is gonna be like a 7. He gonna meet up. My dad said, what you say to your grandmother? There you go, thank you. The Q7 was green line. Yo soy que more. The Q7 was the green line. See, they had it as a blue line in the show. That's what got me confused. Q7 was a green line. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Fox, for clearing that up. Because when they put the Q7, if you look, the bus was blue. So I'm like, there's no Q7 in Southside with a blue bus. All right, so you're right about that. Green line. I forgot about the green line. Damn. We had the green line, blue line, brown line. Man, go Southside. New York Boulevard, aka God Brew. Yep. I vaguely remember the Q10. I think the Q10 was further than that was Liberty, right? Forgive us, y'all. We reminisce on Southside, man. Forgive us. Y'all want to know about Kanan, the rise of Kanan in the Southside. We got guys who are really living Southside. But yeah, thank you for clearing that up. Q10. When I saw Q7, the bus was blue, so I was like, ain't no Q7 blue line. I don't remember that. Q7 blue line was Flushing. Oh no, Q17. That's 17. Q17 was Flushing. All right, so I thank you for clearing. See, Fox, that's Southside Fox. That's what I'm calling from now on, Southside Fox. Clearing that up. And by the way, if you guys are coming, if you guys are gonna be in Colombia August 19th to 23rd, it's gonna be a movie. We got a bunch of travel groups coming this trip. Paradiselyfe, of course, and we got a couple more travel groups joining us. It's going to be a movie. If you happen to be coming down to Colombia August 19th to 23rd, we'll be in Cartagena, so it's gonna be crazy. Definitely gonna be a movie. Oh yeah, I mean. That Q6. Okay, see, I know I'm not bugging, bro. Was there ever a Q7? Is there a Q7 anywhere in New York? I don't remember a Q7. I know I'm not bugging. Because I know the 110, 100%. That 110 ran down Guy Brew. And Basie Park's on the. What was the bus that ran down? That ran down Rockaway. There's a bus that ran down Rockaway. I forgot the name of that bus. That might be the bus, the one that ran down Rockaway. Q44, Q17 all day. That's why I used to run around Flushing acting a fool. Jay Morgan, what up? Shout out to the big homie Jay. Off the resort. Yeah, I used to go to Flushing acting a fool. I can't help myself. Oh, Jamaica, Martin Van Buren. I think everybody from every hood went to Martin Van Buren just to act the fool with all the chicks. There's too many chicks in Martin Van Buren. Martin Van Buren had way too many bros. I I got bit by something. Q7 was Rockaway. Thank you, Tyler, guys. See, that was that Rockaway bus that ran along, like parallel to the Belt Parkway. Okay, I knew I wasn't bugging. So that's what it was. And so I'm used to when he put that block. He's a 143rd. I could have sworn that was the 110, but it's cool. Like I said, it's bringing memories back. It's just, listen, I'll take some of y'all way back. My Queens dudes way back. When the J train was upstairs, not underground. How many of y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember when the J train was above ground and not underground? Everybody don't remember that. But if you go on Jamaica Avenue right now, there's still a little thing right there on the street. I'm sure it's still there to this day, where the metal things was sitting right there, and he cut it down. It's still sitting on the block. People don't remember that. The J train was outside. That's why when it goes, you go downstairs and the J train goes up now. When it gets to 120th, it goes up. It was always up. The whole thing was up. Pinnacle, what's good with you, baby? But that's when it goes up. But it used to be all the way to 165 upstairs. There was no underground train. This wasn't until real talk, maybe 92, 93, that it went underground and then started going up by Cypress Hills and all that. Before, it was always up outside. If you go on Jamaica Ave right now, they still got, when I was there, for like 20 years, it was still there. The metal bases, they cut it down, but then the base was still sitting on the sidewalk. Yeah, man, see, there you go. Hey, bro, the Q7 messed me up too. That's what I was saying. Where that Q7 came from? Yeah, like the homie said, the J train went up and the 120s in Cypress Hills, but it literally went all the way to 165 outside. And the movie theater was like in the 2000s. That movie theater is fairly new. Not new, but you know, Renegas was the only place you go watch the movies at, unless you went to Flushing. Q7 goes to your deep. Okay. 29 in the building. What's good, 29? Southeast DC, home of the go-go. We're not gonna talk bad about the go-go. Thank you, man. We're not gonna talk bad about the go-go. Not gonna talk bad about the go-go. Not gonna talk bad about the go-go. Go-go gets love here. What up, Chris? We over here talking about some Southside memories, New York memories. What was the stop? What was the stop at the high school, Roosevelt High School? What stop was that? That wasn't Cypress on the J. It was Cypress Hills. Was that Cypress Hills exit? Was it Roosevelt? All right, I couldn't remember. Cypress Hills exit, Roosevelt High School. Woo! My man used to go to Roosevelt High School. That was dope. Like I said, man, when I say we outside, we've been outside for a long time. Long time. Good times, though. Good memories. 40, what's good with you? Good memories, man. Real good memories. Catch up on this chat. Von Solo, appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody that came through when I was in Brazil. Much love. Oh, you took the A train, so did you ever get off at the junction? Woo! The junction was a monster. Everybody couldn't get off at the junction. Oh, David, that's before me. And I know what you're talking about. Sammy's, I know what you're talking about. But that movie theater was closed a long time ago, though. Yeah, when they shot up Green Acres, it was never the same. Yep. Roosevelt High School, yep. Nah, that was the one in Queens. One in Queens. Well, I guess the Queens-Brooklyn border. Hey, 2-9, don't listen, don't get it messed up, man. I'm talking about it now. It wasn't a good time. I was like, oh man, I gotta fight another one. I was scared, but like I said, it was my pops on him, so you always gonna take an L if it's between you and my pops. My pops would have put the beats on me. Easy. I ain't got a problem with Go-Go. I said we got no problem with Go-Go over here. Shout to Go-Go. Shout to DC. The whole DMV. Miguel Deal, what's up, baby? Shout to Miguel Deal. I'm gonna tell you, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you how deep Miguel Deal get down. I'm over there in Brazil. Miguel Deal hit me up. Yo, take a look at that. Miguel Deal got flavors everywhere in the world. Shout to Miguel. Woo, Queens to BK, you already know. That wasn't easy for everybody. I was one of the few Queens dudes that was out in the towers, Atlantic and Rockaway. I was running around Flatbush, all that, Fulton Street, just because I had peoples out there, so I was just hanging out. I tell you, I couldn't sit still when I was younger, so I was in every borough, just running wild. Do the cameo. Oh, she said she's gonna do it. Oh, okay, all right. Shout out to Miguel Deal, man. I definitely gotta hit him up when I'm traveling. You good, Chris?
Yeah, man.
Oh no, it's all good. You know, on live, just talking history, man. Just having some throwbacks. Having some throwbacks on it. Can I get one, please? Thank you. No, es lo mismo, va, sí, lo mismo. Yeah, but that was back in the day, man. That was all. We had fun, man. Like I could reminisce about back in the day forever, because I used to be really all over New York City. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. Oh, BK was rough, but you know, wherever you go, if you carry yourself properly, you good. Like it was weird because I hung out in Brooklyn a lot, and a lot of Brooklyn dudes didn't even know I was from Queens. And when they found out, they were like, "Is Queens dude out here like, chilling like this?" Yeah, I'm out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in Brooklyn hard. I actually lived in Brooklyn for a year and a half. On Atlantic and Rockaway, and that was about a year and a half, and I was still like 17 years old living out there. And I used to like the BX because the BX just had a lot of, like, no knock on the BX, shout out to everybody from the BX. My main reason to go to BX was for girls. You know. Seriously, I'm sorry. Come on, hold on. Everybody that's not from the BX, listen to what I'm saying. Everybody that's not from the BX, what's the first thing you heard when you got off the train to Washington Heights? Papi, I got that. And you're like, what you mean you got what? Like, Papi, I got the white. So I wasn't going in. I was going in. I'm like, no, my man, I'm good. I'm going on the block to the concourse. Shit on the concourse, chicks everywhere. Believe it or not, the Bronx shows mad love. It was nothing but love back then. Now I don't know. Nothing but love back in the day. It wasn't about, oh, you from this borough, you can't come here. As long as you know somebody, you go, Mr. Lee's on the Ave. Oh man, Dave, you went back. As long as you know somebody, you cool where you chilling, nobody bothering you. We used to go to house parties in the Bronx all the time. Hop on a train, go straight to the Bronx. Far Rock part of Queens, they the 6th borough. Shout to the 40s in Far Rock. Redfern, Edgemere. No, Adam, it was definitely not like Bruce Lee in Game of Death. I was scared to death. It was definitely not like Bruce. There was no magical moves I did. I was about to get my ass whipped by my daddy, so I had to fight. that mindset of my pops beat my ass triggered something in me. And I ain't do no magical stuff. We was scrapping. Once we hit the floor, they broke everybody up. I ended up on top one time, second time, next time, homie got the best of me. I ain't gonna lie about it. We got our lumps in. He got his in. He was bigger than me, but I still fought. I definitely wasn't Bruce Lee like. It was the total opposite of Bruce Lee. Whatever Bruce Lee did, I did the total opposite. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was a kid, man. I was just learning how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I knew I could fight, but I didn't know. It was like, there's 3 of them. Like, there's 3 of them, Dad. Like, chill. Fox, hold on, Fox. Fox said if you bagged the chick on the app, she said come to Redford, that was the lineup. No, see what you did, Fox? You said meet me at the White Castle. Meet me on Mott. Yo, I used to be in the 40s. 40s in Rockaway. Man, let me tell you something. I used to see dudes come. I never forget, I bumped into this dude I knew. He was like, I'm sitting in my whip, talking to my man. So we get out, just drinking, whatever, talking in a little cul-de-sac joint. And I see my man from my hood. He's like, yo, G, what up? Da, da, da. I'm like, what you doing out here? Why are you over here? I'm like, you should not be here. He's like, nah, I came to check this girl. So my man tapped me like, a girl? Like, you gonna come over here and check these chicks out here in the 40s? And I'm like, okay, you good though? Like, you sure? Like, you sure you want to go in that building? We from Southside, but I don't know if you should go in that building. Word to the wise. They set your ass up in a heartbeat. Hell yeah, LJ. Used to be in Lincoln Park. My boys used to play ball in there. I forgot the name of that tournament used to be there. Biggie Smalls, what up? Mr. Lee's with the Carhartts. Remember that? I need a pair of Carhartts. Someone get me size 40 Carhartts, 40 waist, 32 or 34 length. I'll pay you for. I need a pair of Carhartts. I'll wear me some Carhartts in DR. No bullshit. Mr. Lee's, Dr. J's. Oh man. I'll never forget that time in Dr. J's. They had the green canvas Uptown. I had to have them. For some reason I love green. I don't know why. Red and black, but I love green. And the dude only had size 13. I said, I'm a size 9, bro, and I can't wear that. So he said, no, take it. I forgot the Indian dude name behind the counter. Take it. Just put tissue in there. I said, I'm not buying these. So he brings it and puts it on my feet with mad tissue inside. He goes, look, you can wear 13s. I was like, man, don't get out my face. As we the guard, Boston in the building. RH said, how would I rank them? Locks, Dipset, Locks, Mobb Deep. Well, I'm biased. I'm a huge Mobb Deep fan. Pray for me, right there. You see that? You guys know that song. Huge Mobb Deep fan. So Mobb Deep number 1, Locks number 2, Dipset number 3. I think what y'all missing is Dipset had a lot of crossover hits, but the Locks was hands down hard. Locks was hard. Mobb Deep gonna be my favorite. I could mob out to that all day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shirt Kings. Remember that? Are they still there? Yeah, Gil, he said put tissue in there. I forgot Ock name. Everybody know him too. I don't know where he at now, but back in the Dr. J's day, Ock would sell all the triple fat gooses to people. He makes sure you leave with that triple fat. He put it on you. I could be like, hey, put it on. Come on, put it on. Oh, you should buy that right now. Come on, let's go to the counter. Ock will make sure you leave with a triple fat goose or the bear jacket. Ock can play. I would be sitting there like a tailor, like, say you good, roll the sleeve up, you good, you got this. I was a hell of a salesman. Hold on, DJ MJ at 26. Who's DJ? Who's DJ K Cobra? I don't know. Modell, remember Modell's? Oh man. Yeah, Shirt Kings was the ish. You got your shirt made up. Hey, what's up with that?
Brother?
Oh, there you go. Look, shout out to Sincere.
What up, y'all?
We're talking about back in the day in Queens and all that.
Yeah, you hear that.
Oh, Dr. J. I ain't really watch much of Dr. J, but he was nasty. Mike Moss in the building, what up? I ain't gonna say I know a lot about Dr. J other than highlights I've seen. Sorry, took my pants in. Other than highlights I've seen, I don't know much about Dr. J. But MJ was a killer, so you know. Mike Moss in the building. Shout out to Mike Moss. Well, no, that's what I said. Locks had the streets. Dipset had a lot of crossovers. So Dipset, I mean, someone made a comment to me about the battle, the verses coming up. They talk about your top 20 songs. If they say top 20, Dipset has more hits. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dipset definitely has more crossover hits and more hits that people know. Locks just for me is more street. You want to know the truth? The Locks albums were not that great to me. The Locks soul albums were pretty decent. One of the biggest slept on albums of all time was not Style, but Chic. Chic new album was slept on. That shit out. Kings and Eddie Goes. That's crazy. 95, 96, man. I heard they bring a Freaknik back. How many y'all gonna run the Freaknik? I don't think I run the Freaknik. Hold on, did y'all see the scene in Kanan where they had the Coliseum block? Yo, it was so wild, but they didn't have enough people out there. The Coliseum block always had tons of people out there, and people had the cars on the side and all that. How they got that looking like the old Coliseum is beyond me. But that was dope. I wonder if that was really in Jamaica or just somewhere else. Man, Coliseum, you get your gold teeth, get your kicks, get your clothes, whatever you need. I think the verse is the third. I might be mistaken. Oh, Shirt Kings, Eddie Gold Teeth, Cana, Atlanta. That's dope. That is dope. I think I got my first gold teeth. Yeah, I think from Eddie. And then I got my first chain from someone else. It was in the Coliseum though, definitely was Coliseum. And Gert Small, I got another chain from Gert Small that I found out was fake, and I had to go in there beat the hell out of the dude. Yeah, I went to Gert Small, got another chain, a herringbone, and that shit was fake. Freaknik created a lot of babies. A lot of babies. They said they're bringing it back, but they ain't gonna be the same. Freaknik was wild. They ain't gonna be the same. Has anyone been to Jones Beach Greek Fest? Is there still a Greek Fest in Jones Beach? That used to be popping. And the Philly Greek Fest used to be popping. Yeah, she looks the big dude. Shout to the lot. Shout to everybody. It's gonna be. I'm gonna go listen though. But like I said, if it goes to hits, Dipset got it. They got more hits. If it goes to just music that we all love and trust, Method Man and Red, meth all day. Meth all day. I'm sorry, Red is my dude. His first album is a super classic, but Meth all day. Meth had bars for forever. Meth still spitting now at like 70 years old. Meth hopping out the walker like still spitting. No, I'm just playing. Shout to Meth. Meth still spitting. Like, homie, nice. Meth used to really just no BS. Philly Greek Fest was a full. Taylor, you know your ish. Philly Greek Fest was a full orgy. You better remember that. I don't know. I might have kids in Philly. I don't even know about it. Nah, I'm playing. But Meth used to be going. We'd be in the van or so. We going place to place, whatever. Wherever he was at. Let's say we just riding somewhere. Let's say we was on a train. I see him doing a train before. Meth would be spitting. He just start rapping, and you may never hear that verse again. But he would just start bopping his head and vibing and start spitting. We'd be sitting in a conference room. Meth would just start spitting. Like, he always just had bars. You know what I'm saying? So Meth was just on a different level. He was just one of them dudes that just had it. It was always in his head. Something was always coming out. Sammy's cousin, okay. Yeah, that jewelry down there, y'all, I remember they used to, who remembers when they used to bum rush the Coliseum Mall and try to steal everything? Real Brother, what up? Shout to Real Brother. Yeah, who remembers when they used to bum rush the Coliseum? It'd be like 25, 30 dudes just bum rush all the spots, break the glass, grab as much as they could and run out. That was crazy. That was definitely crazy. A lot of memories on Jamaica Ave, man. A lot of memories. And the only thing about Jamaica Ave was, and for you guys that know the Ave, you know, if you had beef with somebody, you might want to take another bus. Because you're going to bump into them. That was the hub. That was the last stop. So you might be chilling, thinking, yeah, I ain't gonna see them. I ain't gonna see them. Here they go getting off the 36 or the 77, and you like, oh man, I gotta get it in. Black just older than me, man. I know of him. I can't say I know. I know of him. He older than me. At that time, I was running around through Foch and all that and stuff, and it was on the other side. Yeah, say I know Sammy. Hey, real brother, shout burrito bomb Thursdays. Yes, every Thursday with your burrito, you get a drink. Burrito bomb Thursdays at Flip Flop. And guys, don't forget, first week of September, 4-day happy hour celebrating our 4-year anniversary at Flip Flop. Thanks to you guys, we've opened for 4 years. Definitely been dope. Still here. Yes, sir. 4 years. Still here. Yeah, Black Just is older than me, man. I know a lot of the outside people. I know a lot of them. Black Just is older than me. Well, rest in peace. He was older. Now you gotta understand something. 50 was 134. I was 143. You know what I'm saying? But we have a lot of mutual friends. You guys go on my Instagram, you see a picture of him and my son. You know what I'm saying? I smoke entertainment. Pull up, baby. Pull up. I'll be here. So you know we got a lot of mutual friends. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I give flowers where they do. 50 really was about that. 50 really was getting it. I know because I was getting it and I wasn't on his level. I won't even lie about it. That dude pulled up in the Benz. I pulled up in the Acura. Is what it is. You know, they had all the bikes and the quads and all that. I wasn't into that. You know, we go to the club, have a good time. Matter of fact, funny story. I tried to egg my man KC on. My man KC, shout out to KC. I tried to egg him on. There's a picture of them in the club. Now I'm in the next picture with 50 with a leather vest on. No shirt, no leather vest. We always joke about this vest because it's the funniest thing in the world. And I tried to get that picture of my man, but we couldn't get it. I think Black Joe was in there. No, that's a Black Joe, not Black. Joey Black, KC, my other man was in the picture. So always make jokes about it. We got a picture of him in a leather vest. Gangsta pose, but he had a leather vest on. Yeah, definitely pull up, man. I'll be here, man. I'll be here. Like I said, I was out yesterday. My damn back hurting, but it's all good. We gotta get back in. Nothing can stop us. So, how many we got in the chat right now? Do me a favor, y'all. I need everybody to throw a tree up right now in the chat. That Paradise Life. I got a question to ask y'all. I'm gonna take a survey right now. Take a survey. Yeah, his name was Boo Boo. Yeah, that was the name. I'm gonna take a survey right now. Should I cut this off? Think about cutting. Should I cut this off? About trim it. Trim it or cut it? I don't know. I mean, sometimes you want to cut this shit off. The girls like it though. Oh, like my bald head doing the stages? Yeah, I'll tell you about that story. He's like, just cut it down, you alright. Do a light Caesar. He preparing me for being bald, I ain't know that. Next thing I know, it's all going. I go, oh, I do look kind of good. Yeah, he used to bum rush that Coliseum. Oh, Dave, you know about that. But I remember that. Matter of fact, I'll never forget. I think it was my uncle. My uncle and grandfather used to work at Edison. And my uncle just happened to be talking to somebody, and some kids were talking about bum rushing the Coliseum. And then my uncle came home that day, and my uncle was like, he saw me. And he said, you be on the Ave, right, by the Coliseum? I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, if I ever hear about you bum rushing that and robbing that store, I'm gonna kick your ass. And I was like, I said, how the hell does he know about that? Like, my uncle never did nothing but go to work, come home. And I'm like, how the hell my uncle know about that? And my uncle said, you heard me? I said, I heard you. But I walked away like, how did he even, that's so random. How did he know about the Ave? But some kids in Edison were talking about it. And he heard about it. He said, let me go tell my nephew right now if you run up in there stealing. That's why I can't stand stealing. I don't steal. I don't like stealing. I'm going to take it, and you will know I took it. And that's it. It did take 13 months to grow, right? Oh, you got somebody else waiting? It did take a while to grow. It did take a while. What's up, fella? It did take a while to grow. How you doing, baby? What's going on? It did take a while to grow up, but you know, like Chris said, I'm gonna trim it down a little bit. I'm gonna trim it down. Trim it down and see how it goes. I think it's just getting on my nerves. I was sitting there the other day just annoyed. Shocked to me. I ain't seen myself without a beard in months. I saw a video of myself without a beard. I was like, oh man, who's that guy? Stay tuned for the Brazil videos. Pinnacle's editing the Brazil videos now. I think we're gonna have two part 1 and part 2. Pretty dope. Just a collage of the videos and stuff I did. Keep you guys in tune with what I was doing. Nothing too crazy. You guys know I don't show too much. You gotta be a member to see the extra stuff. So become a member to see the extra stuff. And like I said, if you're ready for Halloween, we got some dope stuff. Hit me up on that. Put the email in there. I just want to touch base with you guys, let you know what was going on with me. And did you, hold on, I'm gonna post that in there. Hold on, I'm gonna post something in there. I'm gonna post that real quick, hold on. For you guys that did not see the story time, check it out. I did my first story time, flip-flop story time. It's gonna be fun. I got a lot of stories, man, a lot of stories. Hold on, I'm gonna answer that comment right now. That's the story time link right there. So hold on. Nas King Disease 2, brother. Check that out. Hey Jamel, you want to know a funny story? I'm gonna tell you how small Southside is, or how big it is, how small it is. Chaz Williams, who is the Southside legend, his right hand man was my father-in-law. Did about 15 years in prison. His right hand man was my father-in-law. Tell you how crazy when he came home, he pulled up on me, and he was like, yo, I've been hearing things about you. I'm like, you ain't heard nothing about me. I'm L7. I'm a square. You ain't heard nothing about me. You heard about the old facts. It probably won't look right if I cut it, right? Shout out to Barbers, right? I don't know. He in Germany or Europe. Barbers gonna run the world. I had the incurable case of Hey, real brother, I swear to God, you better get your passport, because you say one more again, I'm going to throw that passport. Yeah, shout out, a lot of Southside legends, man. A lot of Southside legends. But you really had to be there to understand. A lot of shit out there. But we loving life. You know what I'm saying? We made it out. We made it out of Southside. We living in another country, an island. Beautiful island, loving life, enjoying life. I have no enemies, no hate towards anybody, no ill will towards anybody. Big Pat's my man. Big Pat used to do security for Chris Brown. Big Pat's my homie and Big Rel. See how small the world is? Dave, Big Pat, if that's the same Big Pat that did security for Chris Brown, that's my man. Ah, 40. I had my studio on 223rd, Hempstead. Dave Muhammad, if that's Big Pat that did security for Chris Brown, that's my man. Go way back. Free Society, what up? Shout out to Free Society joining us on the Colombia trip. He'll be there. Hopefully you got your Airbnb free. Yeah, man, I told you I know a lot of people, man. I was really doing a whole lot of stuff. Shout out to Big Pat, that's the same Big Pat. Yeah, man. So you know we was outside doing a lot of things. I can take you back when what's his name? Pac used to be in the neighborhood. You know, before he was Death Row Tupac. Pac used to be in the hood. coming through, kicking everybody, drinking 40s, smoking weed like it was nothing. You know what I mean? But see, back then it was normal to see artists. You see Bobby Brown on LinkedIn all the time. It's normal to see artists in the hood. You know what I mean? Bobby Brown was getting Chinese food like I was getting Chinese food. You know? It was all normal back then. But you guys hit that like button, share, subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subs. I was a kid, man. I was a kid. But I was outside. I was out there, but I was a kid. But see, there's a lot. See, I'll do a whole other video on that. There's a lot you guys don't know about Supreme Team that people don't really know about them. Supreme was pretty much locked up the whole time Supreme Team was bumping. It was just the name Supreme Team, but he was in jail most of the time. His crew built that name up. I need to write a book, trust me, I got a lot of experiences. But that's because I couldn't sit still when I was younger. You know, I had to move. I'm Sosua Flip, man. Southside Flip is chilling. Southside Flip has the memories. Sosua Flip has selling chicken wings, that's all I'm doing. Southside Flip chilling, man. I'm a businessman. I'm a walking, talking business. Can't mess it up. Paradiselyfe, Flip Flop, Chicken Shack. It's a movement. We're doing it. Hey, what's up, brother? So I can't mess that up for nobody. You know what? I don't want you to get alive. You got no beard. How you doing, though?
Good. It's great for the coldest beer.
Oh yeah, grab a seat, brother. Yeah, free. Make sure you pull up. We got some footage to take. It's gonna be really dope. I should write a book, honestly, but I don't got time to be sitting there writing nothing. And then a lot of my memories come to me, like a lot of my stuff comes to me. Something will happen, and I'll just think of something. Like that story time. The first story, I was talking about Halloween, and I just started laughing at myself about that story. I got stories that just. Shim, South Jersey in the building. Shout out to the homie, man. Homie cursed me out. He said I didn't get a picture. I finally got a picture. Come on, bro. Shout out to my homie, South Jersey in the building. A lot of memories just come to me because I got a great memory, but I don't always remember. Like if you would have asked me, it'd take me a minute, but I got stories for days. Because we was really, you know, doing in the streets, just wilding out, having fun. You know what I'm saying? I had a blessed life that allowed me to live the way I live and live the way I'm living now. So I appreciate everything I got. So guys, hit that like button, like, share, subscribe, stay tuned. Remember, we're almost, I think we're 60 or 70 away from, word, I need that talk to text. You're right about that, seriously. I already got the start of the book. I got the first chapter of the book ready. I already got it in my head, how I want it, because it's weird how it would sound coming from the beginning. But you guys like, share, subscribe. We are literally, I think, 60 or 70 away from 10,000. We almost there. So stay tuned for more stories. Stay tuned for Sunday service. I got a dope Sunday service coming up. Appreciate all you guys. Mr. Flip Flop, I'm out.